Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Okay, today's video is going to be all about my freezer meal cooking and my food prep. And this month is super simple because if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been doing a lot of this through the month. So I don't have a whole lot to do today. I just got back from shopping. Brooklyn and I went. You can watch our grocery hauls. I put them all in one video. And now I'm home and I just started cooking all my ground chuck up. So that is cooking on the stove. I got that cooking here. I did 15 pounds this month. So it's all cooking with some onions. I had a container of onions I just split in there. And then I've got my chicken here. I have to take, I wrote down to get chicken tenders and then I looked at the price. Last month I bought it, it was no big deal. And then I looked and it was like $2.28 a pound, or $2.25 a pound for the chicken tenders. And then this was only $1.88 a pound. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, I can get a whole lot more for cheaper. So I opted to get these two because I don't have to do a lot. I'm just going to do 4 packages of chicken. So I'm going to take this, probably cut it, slice it in a little bit thinner so that I can have just smaller ones to grill on the grill. So I'm going to do that now for my chicken prep. So you saw that I just cut up all my chicken. I did that, I cut up and I had that pot full of scraps just because it was like the fatty part and the yucky part. So I cut that up. So I looked at the packages and I think the other one was 5 pounds for the tenderloins, mostly the size tenderloins. And then these were like 7.5 pounds, my packages. So I figured, is this pan full of 5 pounds of chicken? I don't think so. Right here, I don't think that's 5 pounds worth. So is it worth it? I don't know. Is it better to get the tenderloins and not have to chop? I don't know. I guess it's up to you. But when I recorded this video, looked at the time because I started cutting and it was 10 minutes. So it took me 10 whole minutes to save, you know, a few extra dollars. So that to me is worth it. So now I'm gonna mix up my Italian chicken with the Italian dressing and the coconut curry chicken. I was at Sam's Club this morning and they had the Members Mark white balsamic vinegar. This was only $1. So I got 3 of these and I thought, you know what, this will go for 2 bags for sure, and then I'll mix up the other one for the coconut curry chicken. So I'm gonna do that and get those in the freezer. Oh, and my pot, my pot of scraps, what I'm gonna do is, because we have 7 cats, I'm gonna mix this with a little bit of water and boil it on the stove and then feed them the scraps. They'll love that. Okay, so I had to change the plans like some mothers do. I decided just to do all 4 bags of chicken with that balsamic vinegar dressing. I tasted it, I'm like, that's really good. And I thought, you know what, if I open up, I can make my coconut curry chicken, that's good too. And I thought I just have to open up a big can of tomato paste, and I just don't feel that today, and that's okay. So I am simple, I'm pouring that in there. We like it this way, we like it grilled. It'll be delicious. So I'm just gonna take this and put this in my freezer, and then I'm still cooking my meat, and then that is the only food prep I have to do for dinners, because I'm like thinking about my chart here. For those that saw my video for my planning, these are all burgers and brats and beans. There's nothing I have to do here, so this is done. This is just the Italian chicken, so instead of coconut curry, I'm doing Italian. So these are all Italian, so that's finished. This stuff's all extra, like taco salad we'll make up that day, coleslaw that day. This is my breakfast stuff. I will, as I cut up vegetables for salad, I'll put a couple packets together. I did this last month where I took the onions and peppers and mushrooms and put them in little baggies, and then along with the meat that I was using, and just put them in. We have ham, so I'll put that in the little packets for omelets. I think I've got like cheese for this Swiss cheese, so I can just put these in little packages. Ribs and haystacks. This is nothing because this is all about the meat that's cooking right now. Pizza's done. We're actually having pizza today. That's right here. I got my pizza out of the freezer because my freezer is so full. So we're doing pizzas today. So these are frozen salads, so I just took those out. We're gonna heat those up tonight for dinner. And then, let's see, refocus. The other ones are pierogies and kielbasa. So this is nothing. And then it's like meatballs and sauce. And I decided not to mix up my spaghetti sauce right now because I don't have a lot of freezer space right now. My freezer space is getting maxed out. So what I'm gonna do is wait till Saturday. Normally, if I had plans, I wouldn't make that, but it's raining. We have it's not even hurricane season, and it's been raining nonstop for the entire week. And so it's not looking like it's gonna let up anytime soon. So I will just mix that up Saturday. So I'm thinking I'm gonna chop up, I've got onions and peppers. I might puree those up and just put those in the refrigerator until I need them. We got these from our garden. I think these are like mild peppers, just greener. I just don't know. I can put those in there too. So I'm gonna just do that, and then I'm gonna make sandwiches. We got a lot of bread, so I'm thinking, and some ham, so I'm thinking that I'm going to make some ham and cheese sandwiches and put them in baggies and put them in the freezer just so we can grill them, just because I have a lot of it. And I've got a lot of bread, so I might as well do that. And I got all these grapes on sale, 89 cents a pound and 99 cents a pound. Frozen grapes are really, really good. So I'm gonna do those, and then I have bagels over there. We're gonna put some cream cheese and salami on. So I'm thinking this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm thinking to puree the onions and peppers, and then do the sandwiches up, and then wash the grapes and do that, and that will be it, and finish my meat up. So easy, easy meal prep day. Okay, so my afternoon is moving right along. I did all my meat and all my chicken, put those all away. You saw I repackaged the cheese. I know some people say, why are you repackaging the cheese? Because my freezers are full. They are jam-packed full. It was a good bread day at the discount store, so I got a lot of extra bread. So I have to really shove things in there. So the cheese, and it's good because some of the cheese kind of sticks together. If I take it out for a recipe, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to thaw the bag a little bit, and it's just gonna be, I'm gonna have to repackage it anyway. So this way it's in individual servings. So when I need it for a meal, I take it out and just use it. So I'll just rinse those bags out and reuse those because that's no big deal. I usually rinse out and reuse my bags. Like you saw, I used, what I use, 4 bags of the big ones. So the chicken I won't reuse because of all the bacteria. But if I'm using bags that like it's nothing that I have to worry about, I'll reuse them and rewash them, and that's not a big deal. And I just put them, I rinse them and wash them, and I'll stick them in my pantry over top of like can of baked beans, and then it dries out, and then when it's done I just fold it up and put it in the drawer that I have. So I'm done with all that. So now I'm looking and I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do the ham and cheese sandwiches still, but I don't think I'm gonna have much freezer space. It just depends. I'm just running out of space, that's all. So I'm gonna do my salad. So I just cut up all my veggies. You saw the food processor. I did my carrots in there. I was gonna start chopping and I'm like, ooh, food processor. So I did the food processor so I don't have to chop or shred those up. And then I thought, well, I have it out, so I might as well do my onion and green pepper. So I did those, pureed them, and now I'm gonna put a lid on those, put those in the refrigerator for when I make my spaghetti sauce this weekend. But for now, I'm gonna put our salads together. So for my salads, I'm gonna do the feta cheese, garbanzo beans in the bottom, and then my kale and spinach, carrots, peppers, green onions, and I feel like I'm missing something else, but I think that's it. I think that's it. And then when I go to make it and eat it, I will put on top of it maybe a hard-boiled egg and some dressing, and that'll be easy enough for me to take. And I have cranberries too. I'll probably put cranberries. But if you put too much wet stuff, it'll make it all smushy and it won't last as long. But if I put the beans and the cheese in the bottom, that will make it last better. And I also have like cucumbers, but I'll probably just cut those up and eat those fresh. So this will be a good, easy way to make salad. So I'm gonna whip mine together, and then my husband likes it too, but he just likes lettuce and mushrooms and carrot. He doesn't really like carrot, but I put some in there. So I'll put that in there with some green onion, and then I'll probably put a few peppers, and then I've got turkey, lunch meat that I chopped up, and then I've got that shredded Swiss cheese. So I'm gonna put his together, and then we'll have easy salads to grab for like lunch or for dinner if we wanna be eating those. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, I got all my salads done, so that was good. If you notice that I just broke apart my lettuce and put it in the containers, because I find that if you chop it, it's gonna turn brown faster. So I just kind of ripped apart. What I do is when I get my husband's lunch in the morning, I grab it, I plop some dressing on top, and I take my pair of scissors, the scissors that I use for everything. These ones right here, they're mommy scissors, nobody's allowed to take them. I use this for everything, cutting chicken, cutting peppers, cutting sandwiches, cutting pizza, cutting whatever. I will cut with these. I love my scissors. So what I'll do is I'll just chop his salad up real quick, and then it mixes up the meat with the cheese, the dressing, and the lettuce gets real tiny too. And I do the same thing for myself. If I'm gonna go out like to the lake, I'll grab one of these salad bowls, and if I put like a hard-boiled egg in there, might throw some cranberries, just depends on what I have. And I totally forgot, you saw I added the tomatoes. I did that last time too. I was like, oh, I totally forgot the tomatoes. So this will be nice. That will be nice to grab for the lake. So now I'm gonna clean this mess up. That took the longest, was making the salads out of my whole entire day. So, well, besides shopping. So that was very simple. I've got my pizzas cooking in the oven for dinner tonight, so those are going, and I was gonna have a salad, but I'm like, ooh, that veggie pizza is calling my name, so I'm gonna have that. So I think I'm gonna clean up, and then I'm probably gonna make some ham and cheese sandwiches and try to shove them in the cracks and nooks of my freezer to make them fit, because I have no more room. Okay, keep moving. All right, so I'm all finished. It is only a little bit before 4 o'clock and I'm finished. This was, again, the easiest meal prep because I broke it up through the month so that it would be way easier. So actually I didn't do it to be way easier because I don't mind doing it one day, but I did it and it worked out that way this month, and it shows that you guys can do this as well. So I've got dinner. My pizzas are all cooked. These are the pizzas that we made. So there's the veggie one that I had. Here's the supreme one. Somebody took a piece. This is the cheesy one with bacon and ham for the kids, and there's another supreme in the oven. And then we cut up, we had salad, so I got a salad here. Put some mushrooms on the side so the kids don't say it's yucky. Put some lunch meat in there. We've got a watermelon to eat up, and we've got a bunch of grapes. So this is it. I'm done. We did a bunch of sandwiches you saw at the end. I wasn't planning on doing those sandwiches. It's just that I had the bread that I got, and then also the ham was really inexpensive. I was gonna chop it up. I'm like, I can make, and I got a big block of cheese, and I thought, we don't need, we'll just eat all that cheese. The kids will keep going in, getting a piece and a piece and a piece and a piece, and it'll be gone. So this way I did 4 loaves of bread and made ham and cheese sandwiches. Those are in the freezer. If that's another day, we'll pull those out and put them on the griddle for a quick lunch or whatever. So now everything's jam-packed full of freezers. You saw we were taking sandwiches and just shoving them in the cracks trying to get them fit. So now I gotta eat a little bit of food up, and then I can make a few more things there, like my bagels. I didn't get to make the bagels with the cream cheese and the salami, but those are good till the 15th. So we've got a couple weeks that they can stay out the bread without having to refrigerate them. And then I had a bunch of grapes that I wanted to freeze on cookie sheets, but no room to even go in the freezer. So I'm gonna have to wait till some of it gets eaten up. So this is good. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of our what we're gonna do for our freezer meal this month. Super simple. I don't know if you wanna call it freezer meals or meal prepping, or just ways to cut back on your menu or your meals and how to make it just by doing all this. So we will see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.